Hey everybody. Okay, so I'm gonna be playing some Magic 2014 now. I'm gonna be playing with the Chant of the Dia deck. Hopefully soon. It seems to be loading a long time here. So I'm actually playing against one of the members of the Magic Forum, UnSurreal. This guy's actually really good. So I am Nimnams. So I'm not gonna keep this hand because this is ridiculous. Um, yeah, this will keep. Just so you know, I'm actually recording this. I'll probably upload it to YouTube. It cuts both ways. So he might be playing the same deck as me, which would be kind of funny. Alright, so let's see what he's going to do. Okay, so next turn I'm going to play some Ramp Explore. Okay, so he's playing the Garruk deck. So he might just stomp all over me. Um, yeah, I can either play the Explore or the Rampant Growth. Doesn't really matter too much, but I want to get to 4 so I can play Green Sun Zenith, and I'll show you what I do after that. So I'll play the Rampant Growth right now. I'll just get that one out of the way. Uh, I'm really hoping that he doesn't completely obliterate me in the early goings here, because if he does, I'm kind of in trouble. Um, so I need to get to 7 for my Palaka Worm. Oh, okay. He's gonna roll me quickly. All right. So I'll accelerate my plan a little bit. It's really not what I'd love to do this early on, but I'm not going to have many turns left. I'm basically on a 4-turn clock right now. So the Green Sun Zenith, I'm going to pump fully, and I'll show you what I get. There's one guy specifically, the Fierce Empath. So he grabs any card from my deck, so I'm pulling him quickly here. And with him, I need ramp. I'm going to get Primeval Titan. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a fun one. Um, I probably won't be able to play the Primeval Titan next turn. No, I won't. I'm going to use my Explore, and hopefully I'll get a... See, I just hope I survive long enough to actually use these cards. Okay, so I'm going to have to chump block, even though he has Trample. He's going to just whittle me down here. That's the only downfall with this deck. It takes a while to get ramping. And, yeah, I got one too. I don't want to speak too quickly about it, but I think it's actually pretty good. We're just talking about sealed. So I actually have a tournament going that I'll be running. It's on the Magic website or the Magic web forums. Oh, I was really hoping for land. Okay, so next turn I'm gonna have to be using Tangle. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna be. I was really hoping for a land there, because my Primeval Titan needs to get out quickly, but Tangle is a good play here. He could be going in for lethal really quickly, really soon, but instead I get to delay a little bit. Nice to get some breathing room. Alright, so if I get a land next turn, Primeval Titan comes out. Oh, man, that's just... See, it's actually not so bad because I am playing... Oh, okay, so now I'm doing alright. So, I'm going to get 2 lands here. Then I'm going to get my Palaka Worm going. Okay, I'm actually not too bad here. If I can get a couple more creatures on the board, I think I can actually stabilize things quite a bit. He might swing in, so his Cudgel Troll can regenerate, so there's no point in taking him out. If anybody is going out, it's probably going to be the Grook's companion. Sorry, so I was saying the Bellowing Tangleworm has Intimidate, but since all my creatures are going to be green for the first little bit, it really doesn't matter. If I have the Artisan out, then it makes a difference. So he's not going to be swinging in there. Oh, wow. He's going to be making cards creatures non-stop here. This is just going to be dangerous for me. So I'm really glad I have the Palaka Worm, because otherwise I would be in a very bad place right now. So I can only play one of these guys now. I could, you know what, I could consider going in with my Primeval Titan, but it's not really worth it. He'll die, and I just need the blocker for next turn. So that gives me some buff right there. I'm still in a bad spot. If he launches in with everybody, I'm going to have to take out some people. First and foremost, the Rampaging Baloth will have to die, because that'll just give him creature advantage forever. I wouldn't mind having my Palaka Worm killed off. I'd really love to get the Artisan out there and bring back my Palaka Worm. So I'm hoping he has some combat trickery that kills it off. That would be amazing. He might just try to sacrifice the Garruk's companion just to get the Rancor back out there, and then put it on someone a bit more powerful, maybe. If that was on the Rampaging Baloth, then that'd be 8-6, and that'd go over top any of my guys. But right now he's just trying to debate what he wants to do. How many of the decks do you have unlocked? So yeah, I'm about 3/4 of the way, I think. I just can't be bothered with the Chandra deck or the Johnny deck. They're so bad. So we didn't attack. Okay, so I'm going to try to make him uncomfortable here by playing the Behemoth as well. Alright, so I'm starting to get a good board presence. What I'm liking and what I see here is that all of my creatures are more powerful across the board than all of his creatures. With the exception, I mean, we could trade the Titan for the Baloth, but obviously I wouldn't do that. So he'd have to gain quite a few more creatures before it's even worthwhile to go launching in. It's unfortunate that I have the 2 Artisans in hand, because as long as the Tangleworm is on the board, they're pretty much useless. I could play one and then just launch in with him. That's actually maybe not a bad idea. Depends on what I get next turn. As long as I have one of them held back. I think right now he's trying to conserve creatures until he can swing for Fatal no matter what. Oh, man. Alright. I'm going to launch in. And he probably can suspect what I'm going to do next. This is going to be unbelievable for me. He can probably feel what's coming up next. Right now he's maybe wondering what I'm planning, but he's got to know that all his dust is coming. And if I have both Artisans in my hand, basically my Palaka Worm will keep on coming back. It's going to be beautiful. So I'm going to get some damage in here. That's going to be nice. Yeah, this is kind of irrelevant. So he's going to save the Cudgel Troll here, which is fine. I don't think he expects the all is dust, maybe? I don't know what's going on here. He went full bore with it. I guess he's trying to prevent as much damage as he can, which actually makes a lot of sense. I mean, when you look at it, he only lost 1 life there. That's really savvy of him. But everything goes away. Which is excellent for me, because I'm going to unleash a world of hurt coming out with a Palaka Worm. Oh man. And I'm not deleting or diminishing any of my lands. If I had a Terastodon, I'd have to have deleted or destroyed some of my forests there, and then I'd just be out some forests. But now if I get to something like a Tooth and Nail, I can bring both the Terastodons out at the same time, which I'm really hoping to do. It would just be delicious. Alright, so let's get some guys back. First comes Palaka Worm for the extra life bump. And I'll play the Farhaven Elf as well, because why not? So I'm actually sitting pretty well right now. He'd have to play, I don't even know what. Yeah, this deck has long-term answers. I was just hoping to survive to use them. Um, so let's see what he plays, because he's gonna have to play something pretty to to keep my guys at bay right now. Yeah, that's not gonna do it. I think I'll hold back the artisan for now. It'd give me great board advantage, but uh, I really like the idea of just repeatedly destroying with my Palaka Worm, just coming back with him again and again. So I'm actually just going to swing with the Artisan right now. And the reason why is because I want to keep my Palaka Worm back. I don't mind it dying. And I can always swing with both of them next turn, but I just want to make them uncomfortable here. Um, Basically, I don't want to commit too much to an attack right now, because I don't know what sort of um, tricks he might have up his sleeve. I just want to keep my options open. So he's sacrificing. Is he going to sacrifice? He's at 19. That would take him down to 9 if he doesn't. And then I would, yeah, he's definitely, okay, so he's going to let his guy go now. I'm hoping to basically get him in a position where he has no creatures to play, and then I can just start launching in with everybody. So the Artisan is one of the safety nets of this deck. I did have the land to play him there, but why waste an amazing enter the battlefield ability? Okay, so I don't have the overrun. He was wrong. But I am almost doing lethal damage here. So as you can see, this deck is actually getting a nice long game going. It's horrible for the aggro rushes, the big three basically, but this is actually doing pretty well. Against a mid-range deck like Garruk, I'm actually doing alright. Do you want to play another after this? Oh, okay, no problem. Um, yeah, so this is a creature that he probably wanted out earlier, because the indestructible um, would have helped him in some certain situations, but yeah, he doesn't really have a chance right now. Yeah, you too. Alright, so I'm going to launch in with a Palaka Worm here. Just the Palaka Worm, because there's no need to be a dick. It will do lethal, because he does have trample, and he's tapped out. So that'll be enough. There it is. So, UnSurreal played a great game, but the All Is Dust can be such a difference maker. Thanks for watching. You didn't really get to see many of the combat tricks, like the tooth and nail, which is always amazing, and some vigor, which is holy moly. So just before I sign off, I do want to credit to the architect of this deck, Hakeem, who also is from the Magic message board. He gave the basic bones for this. I have kind of changed things here and there, like the Eldrazi conscription I run because I enjoy them, and the vigor, which I think is probably the all-star of this deck. You didn't see it in play, but it is incredible. So other than that, though, he was kind of the one who set a great blueprint down. So credit to him. And yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you have fun. See you later.